Hello, all. People who value the experience of relationship are not just found in India but also in various parts of the world today, like Jennifer Lopez, Selena Gomez, Jim Carrey. And today, we are going to discuss the inspiring story of the supremely talented Jim Carrey. When you see anyone around you smile, you also get a big smile on your face, and that's so amazing. This is the first experience which a child learns from his or her mother, and it is so wonderful to know it. You must have observed that when a mother lovingly looks at her child and starts smiling, there is automatically a smile on the child's face too. In the real terms, this is the first experience of relationship that a child learns from his or her parents at the very beginning. So the story I am going to tell you today had actually began around 60 years back in a small family in a city in Toronto called Ontario in Canada. This family could be called poor as per the standard of living in Canada. In this poor Canadian family, after 3 loving children, a child was born. The parents' joy after this child's birth knew no bounds. The parents named their beautiful baby boy Jim Carrey. Jim's father used to work as a small-time musician. Unfortunately, Jim Carrey's father loses his job. But little Jim was happy with the fact that no matter what the situation is, he is somehow able to pursue his education due to his father and mother. Jim Carrey loved attending school every day. He used to make sure that he doesn't miss his school a single day. Do you know why did Jim love going to school? Because Jim was very naughty. He used to be very naughty during his school hours. Jim Carrey used to make his classmates laugh the whole day, due to which other kids used to get disturbed. That's why his teacher had given him an offer that if he concentrates on his studies without any distraction the whole day at school and without disturbing his classmates during the class, then the teacher will allow him to put up an act or perform for the class in the last 5 minutes of the lecture. Because Jim was very fond of the art of acting, Jim would remain well behaved for the last 5 minutes performance in the school. The last 5 minutes belonged to Jim, wherein he performed the way he wanted to. He would enact different characters or he even mimic animals. So Jim loved to go to school for these 5 minutes of performance. On the other hand, Jim's mother often fell sick, but Jim would try and make his mother laugh by mimicking various kinds of insects and funny characters at home all the time. So his mother at home, his friends at school, classmates and teachers were the fans of his art. His family had to shift their base to another city for an unfortunate reason. Jim had completed his high school education. His family was going through financial crisis, and that is why Jim Carrey had to quit his education at a young age of 16. Hence, Jim started working as a watchman in a factory along with his brother. His father also worked in the same factory, but Jim was not perturbed due to this at all. Because even during this crisis, his parents and his family remained close-knit. Jim used to work in a factory and also performed as a stand-up comedian. There was also a time when the circumstance turned so worse that Jim and his family lost their house due to financial crisis. So Jim Carrey had to stay in a van along with his family for quite some time. On one hand, where Jim's family was going through such a huge financial crisis, Jim's father, on the other hand, arranged a comedy stage show for him, which gave Jim a chance to showcase his acting talent to others. Jim was very happy with his father's decision of giving him a chance. He realized that even though his father was going through a rough phase, he was doing a lot for his passion. And due to this show, Jim Carrey could prove to everyone in the audience that he definitely has the potential to be a big entertainer. Jim's father used to take him to the Toronto club, and with every acting performance, Jim's fan base kept growing. Jim would charm everyone in the audience with his mind-blowing comedy and mimicry act. And gradually, situation kept improving. Now Jim Carrey didn't have to do free shows. In fact, now he would get paid for his shows. And this is how, at the age of 19 years, Jim Carrey became the main star at the Toronto club. With God's grace, the financial condition of Jim's family also improved a lot. So Jim soon shifted to his new house. When Jim came to know that there is a Saturday night live audition happening, he quickly went to participate in the audition. Though he didn't get selected in the audition, but he still didn't get disappointed at all, and he patiently kept trying. Due to Jim's consistent efforts and hard work, he bagged a stand-up show called An Evening with the Improv, after which Jim Carrey performed in many shows. But Jim's aim was to do Hollywood movies. The Mask, Dumb and Dumber, Liar Liar, many such Hollywood movies made Jim Carrey the talented and most favorite actor. People were in love with his multifaceted acting skills and unique facial expressions in his performance during his career. Jim's persistent efforts had made him one of the top Hollywood's comedian actors ever known. Even though he had to face a lot of problems during his childhood, including the obstacles he went through as a child to make a living. In spite of all the challenges Jim had to face, he had the courage to turn his dream into reality. And during this journey, he never forgot his parents while achieving his goals. Jim achieved a lot of success, but along with it, Jim never realized when he became victim of depression and suffered a lot. He underwent treatment for a long time to overcome his acute issue of depression, but he kept suffering from depression for a long time. And there was a time when Jim Carrey was fed up of consuming so many medicines. This was a time when he remembered a lot of things his mother used to tell him. He missed his mother a lot. It was his memories with his mother which helped him take the path of spiritualism. So Jim Carrey decided that he will end the problem of depression from his life forever. Jim was very determined right from his childhood. He was successful in quickly overcoming the problem of depression. Jim Carrey's various experiences in life gave him the inner strength to fight, and it is the inner strength which gave him the courage to overcome the problems of depression in life. Jim Carrey once again proved it in life that we can achieve whatever we wish to in life, be it any success or inner peace. Please remember that people like Jim who value their parents and work hard, showcase confidence and inner strength are able to achieve all they wish for in life. Like Jim, even you should understand the value of relationships. Reflect deep about all the experiences you had and try your level best to increase your inner strength in life. No matter what the situation is, always remember one thing, that a person should always treasure his relationships, always nurture and value them, keep building his inner strength and transform himself for betterment. It's important to realize the value of our true relationships. So always understand your feelings and experiences. The path you are guided to should be taken to move ahead. Keep making every possible efforts at all times. You will notice that success will come your way the way you wanted it. Thank you.